Hi Year 1 and 2. Today's class reader is Mog and Bunny by Judith Kerr. Let's have a read. One day, Mog got a present. "Here you are, Mog," said Nicky. "This is for you. It's called Bunny." There's Bunny. Mog liked Bunny. She carried him about. She played with him and played with him and played and played and played with him. He was her best thing. When Mog came to have her supper, Bunny came too. Sometimes Mog thought Bunny would like a drink, but Bunny wasn't very good at drinking. "Oh dear," said Debbie. "Look where Bunny's got to." And she put him on the radiator to dry. At night, Bunny slept with Mog in her basket. During the day, when Mog was busy, she always put Bunny somewhere nice. You never knew where Bunny would get to. Sometimes Bunny liked to be quiet and cosy. And sometimes he liked to be where there was a lot going on. He's got under Mum's foot there. Mr. and Mrs. Thomas didn't understand this. They didn't say, "Look where Bunny's got to." They shouted, "Yuck!" They yelled, "Ah! What's a horrible, dirty thing?" And they threatened to throw Bunny away in the dustbin. One day, Mr. Thomas said, "Let's have supper in the garden." Everyone helped to carry things out of the house. It was a lovely supper. But suddenly, there was a crash of thunder and it poured with rain. "Quick, inside!" shouted Mrs. Thomas. "It's bedtime anyway." "Where's Mog?" said Debbie. "I expect she's keeping dry under a bush," said Mrs. Thomas. "She'll come in later." In the middle of the night, Debbie and Nicky woke up. Mog hadn't come in and it was still pouring with rain. "Let's go and find her," said Debbie. It was very dark in the garden. They shouted, "Mog! Where are you, Mog?" But nothing happened. Then they heard, "Meow." "There she is," shouted Nicky. "Come on, Mog, come inside." But Mog just went on sitting in the rain. It was dripping off her nose. "What's the matter, Mog?" said Debbie. Then she said, "Oh dear, look where Bunny's got to." Nicky picked Bunny up and showed him to Mog. "It's all right, Mog," he said. "We've set Bunny free now. You can come inside now." Then they carried Bunny through the dark garden. And through the house. And they put him on the radiator to dry. You can see them drying Mog off as well. Then they all had a big sleep. In the morning, they told Mrs. Thomas what had happened and how Mog had stayed with Bunny in the dark and the rain. Debbie said, "You won't really throw Bunny away in the dustbin, will you?" Mrs. Thomas said, "No, never. It would make Mog too sad." Then she sighed and said, "Perhaps he's not quite so horrible now he's been washed by the rain." They all looked on the radiator. But this is where Bunny had got to. You can see Mog's stolen him and is playing with him. There we are.